everyone, my name is Crystal and today we have another very fun pick a card reading. Today we're asking all about your soulmate. So this is going to be the next soulmate that is coming for you, somebody super important to you. We're going to get super clear about who they are, what they look like, what their personality is like, what their zodiac signs are in their chart, as well as your relationship with them, what's coming up next with you and your person in your future. So we have 3 piles today, pile 1, 2, and 3. You can go ahead and tune into your intuition. Pick the pile that calls out to you. As soon as you have your pile, you can skip ahead to your reading. Timestamps are in the description box, and I will see you in your reading. Hi there, pile 1. This is your reading. I'm going to put out your cards for you now. We're going to start with some cards that are going to give you the personality and the character, the appearance of your soulmate, and then we'll get in depth about their astrology chart, their career, and also what your relationship is like and what is coming up for you guys next. What are the next steps? Okay, so the first card is going to be this 2 of Cups representing your relationship. And so this is a very beautiful, almost like a nurturing and relaxing 2 of Cups. It's almost like a fountain. It looks like a fountain to me. And so I feel like just the way a fountain like has this like soothing sort of quality, that I feel like your relationship is kind of this rejuvenating, soothing energy. So that is really cool for you guys. Beautiful energy. Okay, so the first card for your person's appearance is Capricorn. Okay, so they might appear very serious when you meet them. I feel like people with strong Capricorn in their appearance, it's almost like they don't smile. They're just like, they have like this seriousness. They also could appear very authoritative or seem older than they are. They have that kind of energy as well. Okay, the next card is Winter, which is really interesting because I also think of this as the Capricorn card in this deck. So again, confirming the Capricorn energy. Also, it's an owl, so this person has like a wisdom about them. And I feel like maybe they are the person that people go to for advice. That is really strong in their reading. Okay, the next card we have is Xana. And this one says, you're protected from all types of harm. The worst is behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Yes, so I feel like they protect the people around them. You are gonna feel that way too. You're gonna feel very safe. They have that this protective energy. They protect their people. They could be like, what I'm hearing is, they could be like the eldest child in their family, where they're almost like the second parent in the family, where they're used to like taking care of people around them. So that's really cool. And the last one we have is the 9 of Pentacles. So this independence that they have, maybe they've been on their own a lot is what I'm hearing in their life. And so they've learned to take care of themselves and then be able to take care of other people. But they have like this very strong power within themselves and like self-generating where they can take care of themselves, and they might be very successful, have been very successful doing this. Yeah, it's a very strong energy that they present. Okay, so the next cards are going to be their personality. So, you know, if you get under the surface a little bit, what they're like. So we have the Hierophant, which is really interesting. It says, this Hierophant says world's greatest boss on it, which is really funny. Because they might, again, this authoritativeness that they have in their personality as well, just almost like male energy is what I'm hearing. So you might just feel a lot of male energy from them. Whether you're male or female, they have, you know, this very strong male energy. And also with the Hierophant, this like sort of traditionalness about them in some way. Like maybe they have come from a traditional family, or a love of tradition in some way, their family, or maybe they went to a very traditional school or a religion, something like that. It could be that. Could also be that they're a teacher, an innate teacher, because this picture to me looks like a teacher. So they could just be somebody that enjoys teaching people, mentoring people, anything like that. They have that inside of them. So I feel like you're going to learn a lot from them, and also they will learn a lot from you as well as you talk to them. They're going to be a very interesting person. I'm hearing that they're very admirable as well. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Coins. So somebody that works very, very hard, almost like they need to take a break. They really work. They're like an overworker, I would say. And maybe they're looking for a break. Or when you come together with them, they're taking a break from their work or something like that. If not, they need a break for sure. So interesting that the Capricorn energy, and he's up on a mountain, and that's what the Capricorn energy is. It's like the goat that wants to climb the mountain and wants to be at the top of the mountain. So again, this Capricorn, very strong energy coming out for this person. Okay, see what else we have. Okay, yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Absolutely somebody that wants to be very successful and wants to take care of other people. This is about having an ongoing legacy, like financially, so that you can help your family and you can help the people around you that you care about. So stability is very important to them, and taking care of other people and sharing with other people is going to make them feel really good. Again, it's a very Capricorn kind of thing here that's going on with this person. This strong inner security that they need and they value, and you will like that too about them. You will value that about them. And then we have Ace of Wands. So this is like passion. So there is also inside of them this passion. I'm hearing that it's kind of waiting to come out. They might hold it back with all of this Capricorn. They might kind of hold back their passion, but it's like waiting to come out. Like when it comes out, it's going to be very strong. So you will feel that as well inside of them. And the more that you get to know them, the more you will discover this passion that they have inside of them. Is like very, very deep, deep passion. So I love that. Okay, so now let's find out their zodiac signs. The first card we have is, first house. Okay. So this means that they have a lot of planets in their first house in their chart, meaning that they have a focus on something they want to accomplish, some kind of vision that they want to put into the world. Also, this is a focus on their body because it says the body. So this could be like that they have some focus on taking care of themselves in some way, like maybe they're into health or something like that. Diet, exercise, something like that. There's also a focus on that. So it could be one or both of those. This is also sometimes Aries energy. So they might have some Aries in their chart. Okay, the next card we have is Saturn return. Okay, here we go. Again with the Capricorn, so funny. So they definitely have Capricorn in their chart. Either Capricorn or they have a strong Saturn, like maybe a Saturn on an angle or a Saturn conjunct one of their personal planets. Something that just makes them very, very Saturnian. So serious, hardworking. Capricorns like things that are long-term because Saturn is like the long-term planet where you learn your lessons over a long period of time. So that's this person's energy. I also feel like with this kind of energy, they are like trying to achieve something. They're trying to make it up a hill. They're trying to reach the top of the mountain. So success is super, super important to them. And I see that like all over their reading. Also, they may be having some kind of a Saturn return, which is around when you're 30 years old or 60 years old. So they could have that depending on, you know, what's age appropriate for you. But they don't have to. They could just, what I'm getting is they just have a strong Saturn. So that is really, really cool. And then we have water. So they also have some significant water in their chart, which would be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So that could be their sun, moon, rising, Venus, anything like that. So it also gives them this like emotional intuitiveness or a creativity that they might have as well. So that's a very nice combination, especially with the Capricorn energy mixed with the water energy. Water and earth makes mud, so that's like a very creative kind of energy that they have. So they might have things that they want to create in the world, whether it is a family or children or a business, but they have like things that they want to create. And I see that too with this first house, the body. They have like this vision that they want to put into the world and they want to make it happen. So they have this vision, and then they also have these cards about wanting to like make it real. So totally see that for this person. Okay, and so the next card that we have is, going to be their age. So I just pulled one card for that, and we have the Hierophant again. Interesting. This person has a Hierophant theme. So again, that like wisdom and tradition. The Hierophant is a 5. So they could be at an age that has a 5 in it, you know, like 25, 35, 45, 55, whatever age that, you know, is appropriate for you. Or they could be like 5 years older than you or younger than you. So any of those things, 5-year increments is really important in figuring out what age they are. Okay. Also, again, they might seem older with this card. They might seem like they have more wisdom than their age. Okay. Especially if they're younger. Okay, so the next card we have is, I'm just looking at my list, is location. So where they are located, this could be like where they are right now or like where they're going, but like an important area for them. So I have the Wheel of Fortune. So they could be living somewhere that either has a lot of change happening, like maybe growth or just political change, something like that. Or they could live somewhere where they could sort of hit their fortune. So a place like, you know, well, obviously Las Vegas, because that would be like a place with gambling. That would work for the Wheel of Fortune, but it could also be something like New York or Los Angeles, a place where people go to sort of make their fortune. So any place like that, any of those options is either like where they are or where they're going to be. Okay, could also be where they're from as well. Okay, the next cards we have are their career and like the things that they like to do. So we'll start with this one. This one is like an interest, and which is yoga and exercise. And it says well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth. So as I said before, I thought that they might have a focus on their body in some way. So it's interesting, they might like to do yoga or exercise. Absolutely. And peace of mind. Some kind of practice that they do that makes them feel peaceful. Okay. And the next cards we have are their career. So we will find out what they are doing in their career. So the first card that we have is, okay, so we have the 8 of Coins and the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. So this is absolutely somebody, as I said before, that works very, very hard, overworks, I would say. But also, this is about really loving what you do, being really good at it. You know, it's almost like you have your head down and you're just working, and then you look up and it's 8 hours later or 10 hours later or something like that, because you're just so engrossed in your work. And so that is their energy. That is what they do for a living. And I feel like that's why they're successful or going to be successful, is, you know, they put a lot of work into it and they're good at it. 6 of Swords, changing jobs, or maybe they don't love what they do and so they're looking to change to a job that they love. It could be either of those things. So there is this sort of like moving to something better. So they might be moving up in their career to maybe something that pays more or that is more fulfilling to them. And I definitely see that with this card. This is more about fulfillment. So they could be figuring that out, like what direction they're gonna go in. I see them having a lot of opportunities and people wanting them, like people really wanting them to work for them, or if they're creating their own business, having lots and lots of clients. They are just a person that is gonna be in demand, is what I'm hearing. And then this 8 of Cups, again, this energy of going to something better. So I do feel like they're gonna leave something behind that wasn't as good for something better. And this is all about fulfillment too. And also what I'm hearing is that when they do that, they will have more time for like this like peace, and for having time for themselves. And I feel like they work so hard right now that they don't have time for that, but in the future they will, and that is going to be an important part of their next chapter. So very, very cool. Almost like they're moving into a time of spiritual growth where they weren't really focused on that, but maybe something happened. They had some kind of awakening or something like that. And so they're going down that path in life soon where they're gonna be focusing on their spiritual growth. And also keeping their career is gonna still be important to them, but it's like it's more enlightened is what I'm hearing. It's a more enlightened life that they're gonna be living. So that's really, really cool. Okay, so the next card that we have is, okay, so this card is going to be what your relationship is like with them. so wow. So first card we have is the Lovers. So that makes sense, right? Since they are your soulmate. So it's going to feel like they are your perfect match. It's going to feel like you complement each other, that you work as a team really well together. They're going to feel like somebody that you want to be in partnership with. I mean, they could even be a partner in your life already, a friend or a business partner or something like that. They don't have to be, but they have that feeling of partnership with you. So that is really cool. I'm also hearing that you'll want to create things with them. So, okay, so we have some more cards about your relationship. Okay, the first card we have is Children. And then we have True Love and Make the Effort. Yeah, so this energy of feeling playful and feeling innocent and almost like free to be yourself and like letting your inner child come out. This is really nice energy. It's very like pure, I would say, like a pure love energy. Maybe like in a past life, you guys were kids together, or maybe you had kids together, but this energy of child energy and of fun and innocence, it's really beautiful for a relationship. So it's interesting because this person is very Saturnian, but that would make them a very serious person, as I said before. But I feel like your relationship is like, it doesn't feel serious. It feels fun. And I feel like this person needs that. And maybe you do too. Like together, for whatever reason, it brings out your joy and your playfulness and your fun. And it just makes life fun and easier is what I'm hearing. And I saw that too with this Two of Cups at the beginning. There's like this beauty and like this ease that the relationship brings you guys. Cool. And then yeah, the True Love, beautiful. So just like this, this one reminds me of the Six of Cups, and so does this in the tarot. This like just like very sweet, true love, right? The person that truly loves you for who you are. You can be yourself. You can express yourself however you want. This person loves you for you. They don't love you just for like your looks or your status or whatever the like outer things. They love you for the inner you. They really love you, and it's just really cool. So that is your relationship. And also that Make the Effort. So I feel like this could be a relationship where you guys are always doing nice things for each other. So it can be very romantic, or I don't know, you throw parties for each other on your birthdays, or you know what they like, and so you make an effort to plan that for them, and they do that for you. There's like this really sweet making the effort for each other, but it's really fun and worth it. I really love that. Okay, so we have a few more cards, and that is going to tell us kind of like the next steps, what's going to be happening next in your relationship with this person. Whether they're in your life or not, we will find out. Okay, so the first two cards are the Universe and Death. Okay, so I feel like probably both of you are coming to a point in your life where it's time for a new chapter. The Death card, leaving things that no longer serve you, letting go of things, letting go of an old life, transitioning to the next stage of your life. So like, I don't know, if you're in school, transitioning to a job, if you have one job, transitioning to a completely different job, or something like that. It's like leaving the old you in the past that doesn't serve you anymore. And this one too, this is like the next chapter, like graduating from the last chapter and moving to the next chapter. So that is what's next for both of you. So I would not be surprised if it's a huge change that is coming for both of you, and that's how you guys come together. Okay, so now we have these two, the Four of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So this would be a time of kind of figuring out what is next. So after the world, after the next chapter, figuring out what is next. So maybe you are in communication, but you're both trying to decide what's next, or you haven't spoken, but you don't speak, Four of Swords, but you're getting clear about what you want. There's this need to get clear about what you want before you guys come together in this next stage. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Wands. So shining your light in the world. Your focus is on your own purpose. That is what is going to bring the person in. It's like you are a magnet and you attract them in. I'm seeing you attracting them in just by focusing on your own purpose and your own life. If that makes sense to you. So very like empowered place to come from to bring them in. Let's just pick one more card like as the final card. Okay, can we get one more final card for more scenario after the Queen of Wands? Okay, yes, the Three of Pentacles. Yes, so you guys are going to come together in some kind of group situation that comes out of this, you focusing on your own purpose, then some kind of group situation where you guys are going to be brought together through, you could be working on something together or learning something together. That is how it's going to go to the next stage. I'll pick one more card. Okay, and then we have Queen of Cups. So this is the relationship. Yeah, so the relationship is going to come out of this. That's just confirmation. So this lovely like nurturing energy and love energy, like literally Queen of Cups, the love energy is going to come out of this, out of you guys working together. You're gonna feel this, I think, with each other. You're gonna feel the deep love that you have for each other, and that's how the relationship is going to go to its next stage. So, I love that. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. I hope it made sense to you. If it did, please remember to subscribe, and I will see you guys again in the next reading. Okay, bye. Hi there, Pal 2. This is your reading. I'm going to put out your cards for you now. We're starting with, first of all, this, let's talk about this Two of Cups. That is your representation of your relationship with your soulmate. I love this one. They look like, to me, like they have so much fun together. So I feel like you and your soulmate have this like energy together that you really play off of each other, and maybe you love hanging out together. Maybe you love dancing. I feel like they're doing all of these things in this card. There's also like a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of chemistry in this picture as well. So yeah, a lot of chemistry. It's really beautiful. Okay, so let's start off with some cards for what your soulmate looks like and what their personality is like when you first meet them. Then we'll get some cards about their astrology and who they are and their career, and then some cards about your relationship and what is coming up in the very near future with you guys. Okay, so the first card we have is Void, of course, Moon. Okay, so like just starting off right now, they may not be in your life right now with this Void, of course, Moon. It literally says missing. You could be missing them or they could be missing you, but I don't think they're like in your life right now. That's what I'm getting from this. I feel like this card too almost has like a mystery about it. So there might be this like mystery, or maybe you can feel almost like this intuitive feeling that you have about them, because you're not really speaking to them. This can be somebody who you know already, or it could be somebody who's coming up, who you haven't met yet. It's the next soulmate that's going to be important in your life. Okay, what else do we have for appearance? Okay, mindfulness. Okay, so yeah, I feel like your soulmate, what I'm getting is like a very strong spiritual energy, almost like this like centeredness. They could be a very spiritual person. I feel like, or they present that way. They might have like a very, very nice spiritual aura around them. Okay. Okay, so we have Athena. This is the powerful card. So they have a power about them. They have a very strong presence and power. And I feel like it comes from inside, and it comes from this connection to themselves. They've done a lot of spiritual work is what I'm hearing. And so you feel that with them when you meet them. Yeah, it's really, really, really cool. I feel like this person has something that draws people in to them. Yeah, it's very cool. Okay, the next card we have is Strength. Oh yeah. Okay, so yes, again with this power that they have, and also the Strength card, they could look very strong to you in some way. So maybe they work out, or you know, they're large in some way. And if they're a female, they still have this like strong presence about them in some way, something very strong about them that you're very attracted to their strength. Wow, okay. All right, so the next cards that we have are going to be who they are inside. So more like their personality when you get to know them a little bit better. Okay, so the first card we have is Temperance, which is very interesting. So that's like the Peace card and the Flow card. So yeah, they have like an inner peace about them is what I'm feeling from their spiritual practices. This is kind of like a yin and yang. So maybe they have like a nice balance. Maybe they have a nice male-female balance. Yeah, so that's really nice. And then we have Knight of Coins. So this is somebody who is not afraid of putting in hard work. So they might have a job that they work very hard every single day, like maybe like a physical job or some kind of job that they put in labor or work every single day. But also, combined with the Temperance card, this could also tell me that their spiritual journey is something that they are invested in for the long haul. So this could also be like having a relationship as well, because this can also be a relationship card, that they are invested in that for the long haul. Like once they are committed to a relationship, they are willing to put in the work every single day to do it. So this is a really nice quality. This is also like a patience card, so they might have a lot of patience as well. So those are very nice cards. Okay. The next card we have is Princess of Swords. This is like the Page of Swords. So this is somebody who loves learning, who is really into different ideas, talking about different ideas, learning about different things. Yeah, somebody who has a very curious mind. Also somebody who has great ideas and great sort of vision, imagination. And Queen of Pentacles. So interesting. As I said before, with the person having a good male-female balance, this card is a balance. This is like a balance of work and taking care of yourself. So it's like work and rest. It has like a balance of both. And they take the time to do this, their spiritual practices. It's a very important part of them, the whole taking care of themselves internally meaning like spiritually and emotionally and all that. That's the balance for them is really, really important. Lovely. So yeah, we really do have a theme here of balance with this person. It's really good. Okay, so the next card that we have are going to be their Zodiac. So some of their astrology placements. Okay, so very interesting. The first card we have is Fire. So interesting because from these cards, this is kind of like what they are like on the outside and emotionally. These are more like of a peace-loving person. But then the fire energy is about accomplishment and putting yourself out there to accomplish things and making it happen. Fire energy. Passionate, right? So they might have some fire in their chart. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo in their chart. So this could be like maybe their sun sign. So I feel like there is like this vision that they want to accomplish in life. They do have like these goals that they want to make happen with this strong fire. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, we have Yod, destiny. Yes. So with a Yod, this is like the finger of God, where that is like that is your main thing that you're accomplishing in life. This is almost like, I have a Yod in my chart and it's actually a little bit difficult. The Yod, you kind of have to really like put yourself out there to make your finger of God happen. It doesn't feel very comfortable because it's like an opposition in your chart. And so, yeah, I think that this person, it's like maybe not their nature, but it's like what they have to do. Almost like your North Node, like you want to do it, but it's not comfortable. So they definitely have that in their astrology chart. So we'll get more specific, I have a feeling, on that. Okay, and then we have Scorpio. Okay, so this person definitely has some Scorpio energy in their chart. And that would make sense because there's this love of spirituality and of inner power. So I think that that's where their inner power comes in. It's that like Scorpio magnetism that this person has. And so this accomplishment comes from this love of wanting to grow as a person and wanting to transform as a person and transforming your soul and heading towards enlightenment and all of those things that Scorpio is about. That is part of it. That is part of like their drive. They have a strong drive to transform themselves. So very cool. A very deep person, I would say, your soulmate for sure. Okay, so now we are going to go into their age. So I have one card for their age, and we have the Ten of Cups. So they could be at an age of like a 10-year increment. So that would be like, you know, depending on how old you are and what you're looking for, but like 20, 30, 40, 50 and up. That is one idea. Another idea is that they could be like 10 years older than you or younger than you, or like 10 months older or younger than you. There's some sort of like 10 increment in their age in relation to you or just in general. It brings you a lot of happiness though. This is the Ten of Cups, so this is the happiness card. Also, what I'm hearing is maybe if they're from the past, you haven't seen them in like 10 years. If they're from your past. So, I feel like they are at a time in their life where they are very happy with this card. So, that's really good to know. Okay, the next card is going to be their locations. King of Pentacles. Okay, so what's important for them location-wise is somewhere where they can be successful. So whatever they are looking to do, whether it's in their career or spiritually, somewhere where they can really shine, where they can really achieve their goals. So this could be somewhere, a city like that would be like a New York or any city where you can like get to the top. King of Pentacles is about getting to the top. So depending on what their goals are, the best place for them is somewhere where they can accomplish their goals. Any like large city, I feel like, would represent the King of Pentacles. Somewhere where you can make money or be at the top of your field. Okay, we will get into what their field is. Okay, so the next card is going to be what their interests are, or like their hobbies, something like that. Okay, and so we have Layla, which is all about meditation. So that makes sense. Spending time alone in nature and meditating. So this person definitely loves spiritual things, whether that's meditating or whatever that they do, but I feel like they definitely have a strong spiritual practice that they do. It's very, very important to them. Okay, and so now let's see what their career interests are. Okay, so now we have, it changes a little bit, and we have the Magician and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so yeah, that's where this King of Pentacles comes in. This, all of a sudden, this like accomplishment and success. This person might be a creative person or an entrepreneurial person, or is going to be doing that in their career. And that might be part of these fire and yod energies. The Magician, to me, this is about being a very talented and creative person. And this could be somebody that wants to make those talents into a career. And with the Nine of Wands, you kind of, it's not so easy. It's kind of like a long road to make it happen. But they're actually almost there with the Nine of Wands. They're making it happen. So that's what I see with this for their career. So they could absolutely be creating some sort of, in some sort of creative field, or like, you know, the internet or something like that. Or they could be creating a business, whatever kind of business, whether it's like a healing business or a creative business or a regular business, but something where they're using their talents. Very talented person. So that's really, really interesting. Then we have Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, this energy of planting a seed that will grow money, since this is a pentacle seed. So something that has a lot of potential. So they might be just starting to make money with this, or not yet, but they see the potential for it to come in. There is potential here for them to make money. It's a really good card, actually. And I'm glad that it showed up for them. That's really good. Okay. So now we're going to pick some cards for what your relationship is like with this person. So, okay, so the first card we have is You Deserve Love. And then we have Chemistry. And Stay Optimistic About Your Love Life. So, yeah, I feel like this person really feels like you deserve love, and maybe they've seen you not have what you are looking for, or not have a soulmate relationship, and they are like, no, I'm the one. I'm gonna give you this relationship that you deserve. They're very focused. I feel like when you come together, when it's the right time, they're gonna be very focused on you with this arrow, this bow and arrow. Very, very focused on you. And it's almost like they just know. And maybe you guys both know. You guys are both focused on each other. And you both know that you guys are soulmates. And so this is really, really good. And you're gonna feel chemistry. There's a very, very strong chemistry with you guys that is, I would say, undeniable. And I saw that before with this one, with the chemistry that these people have, this couple has, you guys are gonna have that. And this could be not just physical chemistry, but like emotional and mental chemistry and spiritual chemistry. All of the chemistries. And then optimistic. So yes, this energy of like optimism that you bring each other. It's like when you come together, you can see the future together, and it gives you a very positive outlook. Maybe like one or both of you are very, very positive people. And if you know, one of you are not, one of you makes the other one feel very positive. So there's just like this positive energy that comes from you guys being together. It's really, really nice. Yeah, it's really, really nice. So that is your relationship. Amazing. And these last cards are going to be about what is coming next. So in the storyline of your romance, what is next? The first card we have is Nine of Cups. So this is the wish coming true. So whatever that wish is, whether it's your own personal wish in your life or whether it is bringing the person in, there's like this focus on wish fulfillment. So I would say with this card, be very, very clear about what you wish for. Write it down. Be very specific with the universe. And I would say, don't just do this about your soulmate. Do this in all areas of your life, because this person, your soulmate, is very balanced and is actually focused on all areas of their life. And so I feel like if you are doing that too, it's like you will balance each other out, if that makes sense to you. So you should also focus on your own wishes, not just for the person, but also for your career or your happiness whatever other things would make you happy besides the relationship. So make a list for the universe is what I'm saying, because this is a manifestation time for you. You're going to manifest this. So get really clear with the universe. And then we have just Two of Wands. It's just confirming that it's going to start manifesting right here. You're going to see like 2 of those wishes come true, and then you're going to be like, oh, which one should I do? Which way should I go? You're like planning for your future. So this is really good. More of a focus on you. Then we have the Ace of Staves. So I feel like this is the person, and the Prince of Pentacles. Yes. So this is your person, this Prince of Pentacles energy. So you're going to see a breakthrough. You're going to see them show up with an invitation, I would say. Prince of Pentacles, ongoing. This card is a very, oh, you know what's really interesting? This is the same exact card. Oh my gosh. This is definitely your person, whether they're a male or female. This Knight of Pentacles energy. So this energy of like wanting to do it for the long haul. They are a take it a step at a time person. They are a long haul person. So that is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see them show up as that person. So this is gonna be a huge breakthrough for you. You're gonna be very excited, I would say. You're definitely gonna feel this magnetism that this person has. They might end up looking like this. It's possible. I'm just seeing if there's any other people on here. We also have the 2 blondes on here, so could be either one. But I think it's more about like this magnetism that we talked about that you're going to have with this person. So I love that. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you did, please remember to subscribe, and I will see you guys again in the next reading. Okay, bye. Hi there, Pile 3. This is your reading. Today we're going to go super in depth about your soulmate. We're going to start with what they are like when you meet them, their personality, what they look like, their astrology, their zodiac placements, their career, what they like to do, and then we'll go into your relationship and what are the next steps, what is happening next in your relationship. And I'll put some timestamps below so you can skip around to whatever portions of the reading that you want to listen to. First, I want to talk about this 2 of Cups that you guys picked. This is the traditional Rider-Waite 2 of Cups. From this one, I always get like a partnership. It's like a 50-50. Like you guys are really facing each other. And then it also has the lion angel above it. So having passion, also brought together by the universe, by the angels. So like the soulmate energy. It's all really, really nice. So it has a nice, solid energy about it, your relationship with your soulmate. Okay, so we're gonna start with the appearance. We have 6th house routine. So this person could have Virgo in their chart. We will get into the astrology later, but they might have a Virgo signature or 6th house. And usually that would mean somebody who might be into health in some way. Maybe they work on their body because there is, you know, the body drawing on there. So they could be somebody that works out or is into health, is into working on their body. Or sometimes 6th house is about service. So maybe they do some kind of job, or you meet them like when they're doing some kind of job or service industry. Maybe they're in a service industry, any of those things. I always think of this as like you meet them while they're your bartender or something like that. They're like working in some job. It's just a possibility, right? It's like, it's the hot bartender, basically, if you put the two together. But it could be any of those things. Okay. The next thing we have, okay, then we have relaxation. So they might have like a relaxed energy when you meet them. Maybe they're just like chill. They're just a chill person. Or they could have gotten off work and now they're relaxing when you meet them. So you kind of meet them when they're in a relaxed state or time. Maybe you meet them like when they're on vacation too. It could be any of those things. And there's definitely a relaxation energy around them. This also reminds me of the outdoors. And this one can be outdoors too. So you might meet them when you are out in the outdoors. Okay. Ooh, Azure. This one says your desired outcome will occur in the near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. Okay, so I feel like this person is like a patience. This person is chill, right? This person is really relaxed. So I don't feel like when you meet them that they're necessarily going to be like, you're not going to feel like they're trying to make anything happen with you. There's like a patience that they have. Also, what I'm seeing with this azure, and then look how the blue is here as well. This person might have this color eyes. They might have these like azure eyes, blue eyes, or they could be wearing a color like this. I feel like it's really important in their appearance or when you first meet them. Okay. The next card we have for their appearance and personality. Okay, dietary. Again with this like health. This person is very into their diet, or maybe has recently made some sort of change, or maybe when you first meet them, they're like, oh, I'm bulking up or something like that, or I'm on a diet because I'm on this workout program, something like they became a vegan, something like that. Very interesting. Okay, so now let's see what their personality is like. Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands, and then we have the 7 of Cups. Super passionate. They might have a lot of passion or drive is what I'm hearing. So when you talk to them, you're gonna become aware of their drive and their passion. And also just like a lot of energy is what I'm hearing. And yeah, just a lot of like positive energy when you talk to them. And I feel like you will have a lot of chemistry with them. With this card, you will feel this chemistry and like this excitement when you are talking to them. We have 7 of Cups. So somebody that likes to have a good time. Somebody, I feel like you'll have a lot of fun with them. They have a lot of friends, I'm hearing. They have a lot of friends that they like to hang out with. Friends are very, very important to them. Their gatherings are very important to them. Also, like, they might be a person that loves to escape. Let's see, we're gonna learn more about that. So yeah, so we have 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, it's like this is them doing their work, working very hard. They work very hard. They put in a lot of hours, I would say. And so that's why. It's like they work hard and play hard, is what I'm hearing. This is a work hard, play hard kind of person. So it's like their escape from all this work that they have to do. It's their relief from all the work that they have to do. And then we have King of Wands. So again, the passion coming out twice. So they might have something they want to accomplish in the world, something they want to create, like a business or something like that. This is a very strong entrepreneur energy. So this mind that thinks outside of the box and probably doesn't want to follow tradition, but wants to create their own path and their own way and be their own boss. This kind of energy with this person. And I feel like this person could be very successful. If they're not doing that yet, they would be really good at that because that's who they are inside. So they might have like a fire energy in their chart, like Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. They could have any of those in their chart. Yeah, they might be thinking about that because they kind of feel like this right now with their job. So, yeah. Okay, so now let's pick some cards for their chart, for their astrology chart. Okay, we have Uranus, Genius. We have 11th house, Friends. And 5th house, Creativity. So, there's a very strong Aquarius and Uranian signature here. So they could have Aquarius in their chart. Or they could just have a strong Uranus, meaning like it would be on their angle or it'd be conjunct a planet. But Uranus is the planet of Aquarius and about like changes and innovation and thinking outside the box. So just as I said before, this is definitely an out-of-the-box thinker, like an original thinker, an original person. They might have a lot of friends and their network is super important to them. Their friends, their network, very, very important to them. They're all about that. So they might very much enjoy socializing, as I saw before. Definitely enjoy socializing. And like the networking of the socializing and like of the learning from other people and building connections and creating something out of that. Yeah, and this could be like their friend group, their business group, their online group. It could be any kind of group like that. And then we have the 5th house. So this is the Leo house. This is the house of creativity. So they definitely have a strong creative signature as well. So they might be some kind of a creative person or have talents that maybe they use them or maybe they don't, but they have it in their chart. So this could also be a person that loves fun, loves having fun, creative child-like energy. This is almost like holding on to the past. So it's almost like maybe they feel like it would be best for them to move somewhere better, or a better apartment, or a bigger city with more opportunities, but they're like holding on to their money, they're holding on to the past. They feel like they want to save money, that they're a little bit afraid of expanding and spending more money and going out of their comfort zone to something they can't control, any of those things. But this person needs to expand. Just because there are cities in the background, I kind of feel like maybe they need to move out of where they live to a place that has more opportunities, whatever that means for them. But I see that as being really important. And then we have the World. So Yeah, this is like a new chapter that wants to happen for them. So this is the classical moving to a different place. This could be like a different country, or it could just mean that they, you know, they have to move to a different part of the world, wherever that is for them. But I see that happening for them. They might also, maybe they moved around a lot as a child. With this world card, they have like an international, maybe they're from somewhere that is not the country that you are in, something like that. They have like an internationalness about them as well. To be any of those things. Okay, so now we have some cards for what they like to do and also what their career is as well. So the first card we have is Astara. And the second card we have is Connect with Nature. So they could love being out in nature, which is what I saw before with these cards. And if not nature, a pet, animals, something like that. There's something in nature that they very much connect to. It's a very important part of who they are. And then Astara, this is like the star in tarot, which is actually the Aquarius card, which is interesting because they have that Aquarius signature in their chart. So networking with people, what I'm seeing is networking with people that maybe are, that can help them. They're like maybe a love of like meeting people who are prominent and they want to like get in their circle, something like that. Also their own dreams, thinking about their own dreams and things that dreaming about manifesting those as well. They also might just like stars, like maybe they like astrology or astronomy, something like that. They have like some connection to that. These two cards together could be somebody who loves going outside and looking at the stars or observing the stars, something like that. So any of those things. And as far as the career goes, we have the Moon and the World. So again, you guys, with the World coming up twice. Something about their international, who they are, you know, their nationality, and working in that area or expanding to work internationally. There's something about that is really good for their career. Whether they're doing that or not yet, that is definitely in their future. And this Moon card could be that they're not yet. They're sort of figuring that out. The Moon is sometimes like you're kind of in the dark. You're not really sure yet what path you're on, but it's coming with this World. This is like the next chapter. So it is coming for them, and it could be like a big change for them, but something that maybe intuitively they know that they would like to do if they're not already doing it. Okay, and then we have the Two of Cups, very cool, and we have the Six of Cups. So Two of Cups, because you know this is the theme of our reading, is the Two of Cups. Maybe you are going to work with them, together with them in some way, or they just like are going to have a partner that's going to be very important to them in their career. So partnership is a big part of their career. And then the Six of Cups, I see this one as a friendship, this particular this particular Six of Cups, because it looks like a party. So like them working with people that they care about and they love, people maybe from their past, their childhood friends would work for this card. So somehow working with their childhood friends and their friends, and like having like an emotional connection, like a fulfillment in their career is super important to them. and will be super important to them in the future. Almost a career that feels like play. And you know what's interesting? You know, they got this 5th house before. So this is a person that inside really loves to have fun and really loves to be creative. And so I really see that they could do that as their job. Like that could be very important for them to express their creativity, very strong creativity in their career. However that pans out, but in some way, that could be their next chapter. So that is really cool. Okay, and then next card we have is, okay, so this is going to be some cards for your relationship with this person. What is it like? So we have the 8 of Wands, which we got before. So as I said before, like there's like this energy, right, that you feel with this person. This could be like just like a passionate energy, or it could feel like a breakthrough, like when you start talking to them or start being around them, you start being able to break through your barriers, things that held you back. You just get like really inspired to make things happen in your life. There's something about that. I feel like there's this energy of you guys working together, as I said before. I feel like they're gonna help you a lot. They have this energy that they like helping people. And so I feel like they're gonna help you with what you wanna make happen in your life. And when you guys are together, you help each other. So that is really, really cool. Okay, so we have very soon for your relationship, past life relationship, and soulmate. Okay, so this is definitely confirmation that this is a soulmate of yours. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you. I feel like both of you guys are thinking about the other person, whether you've met them or not. You guys are kind of like yearning for each other. And like, when is it gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? It's like both of you are like, is that the person? Is that the person? And the universe is telling you it will come to you very soon. So yeah, and the more clear you are, the better. It says be clear about what you want. So if does this feel like the right time for you to be with a soulmate? I mean, I feel like with this reading, this person is going to help you. So no matter what you are doing in your life, I feel like they're just going to be a person to help you with that. So I don't think they're going to take away from your life at all. If you know you're worried about that, or you're focusing on your career or whatever, I feel like any time would be a good time with this person, in my opinion. But yeah, it just says clearly decide what you want. But it is coming very soon. And then we have past life, relationship, and soulmate. I mean, so yes, you have been together in many past lives, and they are your soulmate. But yeah, what I'm hearing is that you'll just know, because of this just strong past lives, that you guys have been together through many past lives, being partners, working together. It's like you already know each other really, really well. And maybe with this very soon, things will escalate. So like maybe you'll get into a relationship right away, or get to the next level. If you already know this person, like going to the next level will happen very fast. There's like this energy that you already know them and you've already been through a lot, and you guys are just going to the next level like right away. That kind of energy is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, and also with this 8 of Wands, because this is like fast moving energy. So yeah, this like fast energy. Okay, but we will see, because these are the next steps. These cards are going to tell us what is coming in the immediate future. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. Yes, so this is an invitation. Somebody offers you a cup, right? Somebody offers you an invitation. So if anybody, your friends, anybody ask you to do something, you should say yes, because it's going to come out of that. Definitely so much potential in your next encounter with this person. You're going to see that. Then we have the Judgment card and the Hierophant. Yeah, so yeah, as I said before, I feel like you're just going to feel it. Then you're just going to be like, oh yeah, oh definitely, this could be the right person for me. You will definitely see that. This is a really strong revelation that you have. Get some kind of structure. So I do feel like it's going to happen really fast. You might even like talk about what you want in a relationship or what you want in marriage, like right away or very, very soon. And you'll find that you're on the same page is what I'm hearing. There's like this being on the same page, and yes, that's what I was asking for, and that's what the person is looking for, and you kind of like see it materializing is what I'm seeing. Okay. Then we have the Two of Swords and the King of Cups, which is the relationship. So, Two of Swords. Almost like you come together and you see the potential and you're like, oh my gosh, and this person wants the same thing as me, and it's going towards a relationship, and it's almost like you see how big and how important in your life, and like this is, oh my gosh, and you might need to step back and be like, okay, wait, do I really want this? Do I really want this? You like step back and think about it. So you almost need a little break to just like process it. That's why the card is saying clearly decide what you want because this is that, like, because it's going to show up. And so if you've already gotten really clear about it, you know, it's not going to like freak you out too much, because I feel like it is going to go fast. So it's not going to freak you out if you've already kind of thought about it and what you want next. But the other person might take some time to think about it too. So it's good to know. But then they're going to come forward, and that's somebody offering you the relationship, really wants to be in a relationship, offering you the cup of love again for a long-term relationship. So yeah. I totally see that, guys, that for you guys. So very, very cool. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you did, please remember to subscribe. It really helps me so much. And I will see you guys again in the next reading. Okay,